Okay, I had someone on one of the forums I'm on ask me to help him convert this into a 3D object so he can print it on his 3D printer. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this and we're going to bring it into Tinkercad and show you how to get a still file. This is the easiest way. I know a lot of people like to use a CAD program, but for this type of work, Tinkercad is simple and easy. So that's why we're going to use it. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to look down here and I see it's a group of 3 objects. So okay, it's 3 objects. So I'm figuring the text and the backing plate and the deer. So I'm going to click on it, go to Object, Ungroup. Now I can see it's 3 objects. I'm going to take the brown part and I'm just going to slide that over here because we don't need that right now. Now here's the text. I'm sure, yep, I'm going to hit Control Z. Okay, now with the text I want to inspect it. And what's it say? It says it's text. I can see right there it says text. Now Tinkercad does not like text. So what you want to do is we're just going to grab all of this. And we're going to go to Path, Object to Path. And now that'll turn the text into path, and I'll show you. So you can see it's a path. It's no longer editable. So if you're doing this, before you do this, or always make a copy before you start changing stuff. So you'll have a master copy, set it off to the side, and that way if you really get confused on what you're doing, you can always go back and start over. Now, click your selector tool again, select all of this, and go to Object, Group. So now this is all one piece. Oops, go back. Click on this. This is all one piece again. So, and then all you got to do is click on your backing plate here, is what I'm going to call it, the back, and go to File, Export. And it'll pop up this little menu on the side. And what you want to do is make sure that you have Export Selected Only checked. And over here in this drop down, the very top one, Inkscape SVG. And then you're going to click on the little folder here. You can see this says SVG, and I'm going to find a folder to put it in, and I've already made a folder. And I'm going to call this the back. And just click Save. Now I'm going to click on the text part. Everything is already set, so I'm just going to click on the folder again, and I'm going to call this part the text. And I'm going to click Save. Now we're going to switch over to Tinkercad here. And I'm going to go to File, choose File, Import, and I'm going to find where I saved that, and I'm going to hit the back one, and hit Open, and click Import. And there you'll see it, that's the back, and everything that you import into Tinkercad comes in as 10 millimeters thick. And I know we don't want this 10, I'm going to go here in this little box in the center, I'm going to click it, and I'm going to select or click in the number here, and I'm going to make it 3 millimeters thick just for this. Now you can make this any thickness you want, but for this purpose I'm just going to make it 3. And we're just going to leave it that color for now. Now what I want to do is go back to Import again, choose File, and I'm going to hit the text, and I'm going to click OK, or Open, and click Import. And this will take a second or 5. And it's not lined up, which is no problem. So we'll select the text, hold the Shift, select the backing plate, and then I'm going to go up here to where it says Align, click that. I'm going to click on the plate again, so we're going to align this to the center of the plate. I'm going to click this, center on the plate, and then center again, and now it's aligned, and we're not worried about colors. So now with the deer selected, you'll see this little black triangle, and I'm going to move that up 3 millimeters. 1, 2, 3 millimeters. Now it's sitting directly on top of the backing plate. Like I said before, it brings everything in at 10, so we're going to select that. We're going to click in the box here, and we're going to make that 3 also. Now you would be good here, but if you really want, you can go ahead just for your own thing. You can hit the presets. We can make that brown. Click on the deer part. We'll make him presets. We'll do white. And now he looks like what the sign is supposed to really look like. But since you're 3D printing, the colors don't matter because you're going to have to choose your own colors when you're printing. So, and what you would want to do with this file is do a filament change or a color change at 3 millimeters. So then after you get this all done, select everything by just boxing around, and you go to export, choose a file where you want it. Oops, hang on, cancel. I chose the wrong one. I hit import, X. Got everything selected, go to export, and it'll ask you, and you just hit still. And it'll end up in your downloads folder right there. And that's all you really need to do, but there's one other bonus thing I'm going to do here. I think this sign would look better, or in my humble opinion, I think I can make it look a little bit better. We're going to go back into Inkscape. As long as the other one doesn't pop in front here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this. I'm going to hit Control D. And that's going to make a duplicate, and I'm going to make it red, just so I know. Look, if I do that, you can see, okay, hit Control Z, put it back. Now I'm going to go over here to Path, down here to Path Effects, and I'm going to drop down the arrow and hit Offset. Now, if your offset ain't here, it's probably in this here somewhere, but here, Offset. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit minus, I'm going to click the minus key till it goes up to 5 millimeters. So just hold it down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 9, 5 millimeters. There you'll see you got a little 5 millimeter brim here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select both of these. I'm going to hit Object, Group. I'm going to select them again. Go back, your export menu should still be up here. So hit that, export, everything is already set up. I'm going to hit find the folder, and I'm going to call this the rim. Click OK, or click Save. Now we're going to jump back into Tinkercad and go Import, Rim, and click Open, Import, and there we got it. Now I'm going to take the rim, I'm going to click on it, hold my Shift key, click on the backing plate, go back up to the Align menu, click on the backing plate, Center, Center. Okay, now I'm going to click on the rim. I'm going to grab that little arrow or that little triangle there in the middle. I'm going to move it up 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to click on the center here and make it 3 millimeters. And I think that just gives the sign a little bit more pop, like a sign. Anyway, that's just my humble opinion. And then you would just do the same thing. Select everything, hit export, hit still, and it'll be in your downloads folder. So that's basically how you do it. If I went too fast or you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, or you know where to hit me up. So until next time, drive like a maniac. Later.